What about me? What about old Shuckle? Oh man, I bet I'm gonna evolve any second now. Any second.
That ain't happening. Shuckle EX is quite the tank. 120 HP may seem low for an EX basic nowadays, but the solid shell ability more than makes up for it. No matter the attack, Shuckle will deduct 20 damage from it. His triple slap attack flips 3 coins, dealing 20 damage for each heads. Initially, Shuckle seems like a toned down version of Executor EX, yet Shuckle is a basic, and more importantly, has a retreat cost of 1. This is Shuckle's main selling point. A solid early game tank that can pivot effortlessly. This Pokemon is a phenomenal addition to the grass typing. Having access to Leaf Cape and Erica really exacerbate his defensive traits. So, what is Shuckle's best deck? The answer is Decidueye. We combine a resilient EX tank to take the lead, backed up by one of Pokemon Pocket's scariest Stage 2 finishers. These two EX cards work extremely well together. Shuckle is bulky enough to resist all kinds of early aggression, providing us with time to find our evolution pieces. Having a 1 energy attack allows us to quickly chip away at our opponent's Pokemon to enable Decidueye's Pierce the Pain. Decidueye is the kind of Pokemon that benefits from being able to come in early, and Shuckle's cheap retreat cost enables just that. The end result is a Pokemon combination that can tank all kinds of hits, pivot around quickly, and target the bench for a lot of damage. Running Decidueye relieves us from the need to play supporters like Sabrina and Cyrus, so we use our supporter slots for healing instead. Playing a deck full of EX Pokemon leaves us very vulnerable to Oricorio though. Fortunately for us, regular Decidueye gets to one-shot him regardless of where he is. This deck is absolutely legit. A great option for climbing ranked with something a little bit different. Shuckle's resilience paired with his low retreat cost makes him the perfect partner for Pokemon Pocket's ultimate sniper. What Pokemon should have the ground next? You decide. Leave a comment down below and we'll see what we can do. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free. Free is good. Have us all day. Enjoy the games. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, here we go. Let's play some Shuckle. You know, I initially did not really know much about Shuckle. I have a Pokemon communication, but I think double Shuckle is good to drop here. And we're facing against Oricorio. I mean, we do have an answer for this. But dropping the second Shuckle made it less likely for us to find it immediately because we're lacking 2 pieces. We're lacking the Rowlet and then the non-EX Decidueye to deal with this. I can, however, Poison Barb. So we're in a bit of a stalemate here, but this is exactly why we play Decidueye B, as I like to call him. So yeah, I didn't know anything about Shuckle initially. Like, is he like from generation? I think he's generation 2. Maybe. Could be Gen 3. Like, correct me in the comments down below because I'm not sure. They may be looking to pivot into us here. And I just didn't know much about him. But then I got addicted to Dorkly Bits. And he won me over. I instantly became a massive Shuckle fan. I'm expecting an X-Speed into Pikachu here. But no, they're just spreading out their energy. Building up the Zapdos. As we have a Pokemon communication, but I don't want to resort to it just yet. Bit of a stalemate here, unfortunately. I want to be more precise with this Pokemon communication because it's very important that I find what I need. I could pivot into you, but they could X-Speed and kill my Rowlet, and we can't have that. So I'm gonna drop the Rowlet now, and then I'm gonna try to find the Decidueye I need here. Oh. Oh, they must have the elemental switch. That doesn't matter. That red doesn't matter. As long as they don't get, like, 3 heads. We're good. The solid shell protects us. I repeat, the solid shell protects us. And the leaf cape also protects us against like 3 hits from this. And what a terrible debut. What a terrible debut from Shuckle here. Downright atrocious. Holy crap, bro. You had one job. But maybe, you know. Maybe they only get... Yes! Shuckle! Shuckle, baby! At least defensively. Defensively speaking, he's doing things. Okay, so I really, really want to have that that other Decidueye. But the ability to kill this is just too good. So how do we navigate around this? I can pivot into you again, and then I can always snipe that down later. Even though I could kill that, like, I'm playing with the Oricorio in mind. Okay, now we're talking. That is definitely more like it, Shuckle. Now it's all about finding the other Decidueye. Because this Zapdos is at range. I repeat, this Zapdos is at range. And they need 4 heads to kill us. That does nothing. That's laughable damage. Look at my boy tanking. Buying us time for us to draw more cards. So we can find what we need. And now, ladies and gentlemen, now it's a 50-50 between Dartrix and the other one. I want to keep being like more... Like, I want to be diligent about this. I want to be diligent about this, so I'm going to go ahead. And bringing the Decidueye EX in, and I'm giving myself more and more chances to draw naturally into... I still haven't found a single Professor's Research. That's crazy. Shuckle has been able to stall the game that much. The Oricorio is the big conundrum here, right? That's why we have the other Decidueye, so we don't automatically lose to it. We have the rare candy, we have the Decidueye, like, we just need to find the other Decidueye. Right now, it's a 50-50 between Dartrix and regular Decidueye, and I wanna have as much control as possible, because the moment I find that Pokemon, I just automatically win. So them not attacking me immediately with Pikachu is everything here. Because they think they're safe. Right now, with this Oricorio, they think they're safe. They can just start beating me down here. They put a giant cape on it. That's annoying. But manageable. There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. patience rewarded. Shuckle holding the line. My HP stat is way too high. You can't one-shot me. No matter what you do, you can't one-shot me. Check. English. Checkmate. Oricorio who? Clean game. Shuckle holding the line. Excellent showcase. Outstanding showcase here. Bro, I'm not even gonna touch that. Are you kidding me? You already know it. My target's to the back. And you just dropped another one for me. And you know, I'm gonna kill the healthy one. Cause screw this guy. Outta here. Oh. Nice. Round 2. Again, Psychic. We got that Shuckle lead. With a double Pokeball opening. We're gonna do a good job at thinning our deck. Help us find what we need. Oh. Muna. Oh, they're gonna put me to sleep, aren't they? I mean, we have all the pieces. Just like that, we drew the Sidrai, we're good to go. Double Shuckle and Rowlet. And I'm gonna go ahead and place my Poison Barb already. Though, to be fair, they don't really have much of a reason to attack me. As of right now, at least. Building up the Giratina in the back. We immediately evolve into Dartrix. And we start slapping them. Furiously. Shuckle, I need more anger. Shuckle! Shuckle! Okay. Okay, Shuckle, we gotta talk. That's back-to-back games where your first attack, you completely miss. Like, this is unacceptable. There go for Musharna. I assume they're combining it with something like Comfy to undo the thing on their end, but there's none of that there, so we're just gonna poison them. They stay asleep. What about us? Oh, that didn't work out how you wanted it, huh? I see no Oricorio. We evolve effective immediately. Holding on to our Erica for true value here. And, I mean, I could have pivoted into Dartrix and attacked, and I would have been able to undo that, to be honest. Okay, Shuckle, I need this slap to be worth it. Okay, that is better. Omega? Lol. You need Comfy. They must play Comfy or Pokemon Center Lady, something like that, but I'm expecting Comfy. It's Psychic type. It's a combination that I wanted to explore, actually. There it is. There it is. Now the effects are one-sided. But my Shuckle can tank it. Ah, I'm so proud of you. I love you. Shuckle, I love you. I just want you to know that. I'm gonna heal you. Pivot onto you. Razor Leaf you. Out of here, Musharna. Out of my face. And they Cyrus us, which doesn't really accomplish much anyways. This Musharna is very difficult for them to retreat though. They could have a Okay, I like the Decidueye, we just need to find the Rowlet. I definitely want to keep my Decidueye in the back. Okay, that's a decent attack. If I can get rid of this, then this regular Decidueye can steal the game for us. We are at 50. And my boy Shuckle just insomnia. We got Pokemon Center Lady. That's actually really good. Surprise them. I could pivot into the Decidueye, but then this monster comes in. But then I get to retaliate. Like, it hits me for 130, I hit it back for 100. So I see no reason not to send the Decidueye in at this stage of the game. So we can pierce the pain. Shuckle has done his job of like staying alive while I brought these Pokemon down. They red card us. We find the Decidueye, Rare Candy, Rowlet? Rowlet to me? Let's go for it. I believe. I believe. Thank you for that red card, homie. Arigato gozaimasu. Stay in and damage them here. Maybe I should have pivoted into Shuckle to force like a different kind of supporter from them. Well, they literally drew to the entire deck. Pokemon Center Lady to keep that fresh. But no, I'm looking at that Comfy, the source of all trouble. That is my target. And that is yet another game, ladies and gentlemen. Another game where Decidueye B, the true OG, comes in for a GG no re. Surprise, motherfucker. Hit that asshole in the back. You're the mastermind behind all this. Outta here! Clean. Tight game, actually. Really, really fun game. That's a fun deck. That's a cool deck. But this, like, these back-to-back matches really showcase why I like Shuckle here. Shuckle is a great tank, like phenomenal tank, and pairing it with a Pokemon like the Decidueye is really good because you have this fat EX Pokemon that just finishes. Shuckle can spread out damage. That's why we play the Poison Bar, even though I would have preferred a Rocky Helmet for this particular matchup. But we spread out some chip damage with Shuckle over the place, and then we can just pierce the pain, everything. And if we need to, we resort to regular Decidueye, who's just been absolutely essential. This game less because we ended up, we could have taken the Giratina in front of us down anyways. But the last game against Oricorio, very, very nice. The Decidueye is just great, and Shuckle is actually a phenomenal teammate. Here we go again. First, once more. And it just feels good to have that Shuckle lead in that Rowlet as well with a rare candy. Good stuff. Oh. You know, what's funny is that in the actual Pokemon games, this would be a bad matchup. I would not be happy to see this because Shuckle is actually a rock bug type. Meaning a Pokemon like Geodude is gonna really mess us up, but... this is Pokemon Pocket, baby. And we don't care for that dumb logic. Shuckle is a grass type. And he's about to run through these Geodudes. It's gonna be glorious. I got an insane hand. Like this is a crazy opener. This is ridiculous. That's the second time I run into Pichu Golem. I'm not a big fan of this combination because yes, you get to accelerate into Golem one turn. But that's literally all Pichu does, and you still need to find the pieces for Golem. So like, yeah, with Pichu and Brock, you can... I'm just not crazy about it, personally. Shuckle, I need you to slap the hell out of this Pichu. I need you to bitch slap this thing twice. Kill it effective immediately. Okay, Shuckle? Defensively, you've been stellar this session. Offensively, I wish you could have done a little bit better. But there's time for the redemption. You know, you have a window here. Get it. Shuckle, I swear to God. Shuckle, there. That's my boy. Never doubted. Never once did I doubt. And you're kind of like out of gas. They had a similar opening to us, but they just like ran out of gas. And they need rare candy. They need a lot of stuff. And my Shuckle is mad. He's fainted to a lot of Geodudes in the video games. And he's had enough. Look at him. Pure fury. If I get to kill this, I may just regular Decidueye to finish off that other Geodude. Shuckle, can you do this again? Can you do this again, Shuckle? That is a dead Pokeball. I'm gonna play it anyways because I don't want a red card to ruin me. I just want to surprise them with that. I want to see, like, even though I'm vulnerable to a red card this way, Shuckle. Damn it, Shuckle. Your HP is 130. God, your HP is low for a stage 2, but it's enough. It's enough to seal the deal, unless they evolve both Geodudes this turn. They're gonna Sabrina me. That's kind of annoying. I don't want to lose my Rowlets. If I'm delayed one turn, this could be an issue, though. We have to be careful. But I'm expecting something to happen with the Sabrina. Omega. What? I mean, that is theoretical. Oh, we got, ladies and gentlemen, we got a double. I don't want to get red carded. Getting red carded here, yeah, I may as well, even though they know the end is imminent. I'm gonna do this so that I don't get screwed over by that. Shuckle! Shuckle! Wow! Yeah, checkmate! Good game! Did you find that? I found that super fun. I don't know about you, but I hope you enjoyed the... Wow. You're a slow starter. That's what you are. Bro, you almost got me. You almost got me. I'm gonna let your Geodude live. Beat you. Fudge you. Beat you. I'm gonna be a PG. You're not gonna demonetize me. I'm gonna keep it PG. We just say fudge here. That's what we do. Good job, Shuckle. You did it. Who do we got now? Going second against Darkness. I wouldn't mind seeing a Darkrai in the front that I can start slapping. That would be great. That'd be fantastic. I have no doubt that these two just pair extremely well together. Oh, okay. It's Ho-Oh with a little bit of Darkrai in the mix. Well, we gotta start slapping. Effective immediately, Shuckle. And I'm glad I'm facing a Ho-Oh and not a Snorlax, though they could always leave here. No, okay. Really important because damaging this Ho-Oh is absolutely key. So we can pick it off later. We're gonna double Pokeball. Get that Rowlet in there. Now this Pokemon communication could be really useful. I don't want to get red carded though, so I do want to drop this Leaf Cape. Let's just play it here. And slap him. That's a good slap. That's a good slap, Shuckle. Well done. Supply the pressure. Dropping the Leaf Cape so I'm not as vulnerable to... Okay, they go for the Lyra early, but they bring in the Snorlax to the front. They obviously have Ilima. Yet I want to capitalize on this. Keeping this Shuckle in hand for Pokemon communication, and I'm gonna go for the Skill Dive onto you. Oh yeah. You don't get to run from me like this. I'm just capitalizing on your... Like, you have Lyra and Ilima. If I don't touch your Snorlax, how do you come back to the front? I'm not gonna go for the Pokemon communication just yet. I would like to pick up that other Rowlet to guarantee it. That Sabrina is pointless. Yep, I found a way to navigate around this. Yeah, you gotta start putting energy on this Snorlax, and you're so slow. I'm gonna go for the Pokemon communication now, because if I can find the other, the big Decidueye, I'll take it. Otherwise, you know, I get the Rowlet, and I can just do this. And start sniping the back. Because brother, you can't. Like, if I ignore the Snorlax in the front, like, your entire game plan goes to shit. All of it. And dropping that Darkrai is a little bit sus. I don't gotta deal with your front line. You need a leaf. You got a leaf. So one of the most popular decks, absolutely dismantled with the Decidueye, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the key thing. Like, they probably have Ilima, they have Lyra, they also play Leaf. So the moment they send that Snorlax to the front, you just don't interact with it. You hunt the back. And honestly, like, this deck without this one-off of regular Decidueye is just so much worse. It's crazy how this one-off just... And I love the Pokemon communication to find the right one as well. Really, really, really happy with this cook. Really good stuff. And Shuckle was just low-key the MVP. And not even low-key. Like, the first 2 games, it was Shuckle just tanking and tanking and tanking, allowing us to buy time to find all of our pieces. And that's all the Decidueye truly needs. A very resilient frontline wall that can function with 1 energy and also pivot for 1 energy as well. Like, the fact that Shuckle has a retreat cost of 1 is huge. Absolutely huge, because it allows us to very quickly, you know, swap between the two. The fact that this guy has a retreat cost of 2 was like really holding me back in a way. But I think at that point, what I was going to do was quite simply... I was quite simply going to target the Darkrai in the back to prevent them from being able to chip at me. And then aiming to finish off the Ho-Ho in the front or in the back as well, as both my Pokemon have the ability to survive 1 hit from Snorlax. Shuckle with the Shell Armor theoretically has 140 HP, so I can survive their attack by 1. And we can end it there. Really, really good stuff. Really happy with the deck. Love you. Have us all day. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. It's free. You know, that free is good. That's kind of what I say. A lot. Yeah, I just made my outro like really awkward. Appreciate you, all the support and everything. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I'll see you guys tomorrow.